Algebra 2, unknown coefficients, type 2 long division. So there's been one or two problems. I'm just going to do question 9, which was your homework question. So when we're doing these questions and we're told something is a factor, is a factor means that it should divide in with no remainder. So we have divides in evenly, which means no remainder. So we're going to use that then to write one letter in terms of the other. So we have to get A on its own because it says express A in terms of B. So if we take x squared minus ax plus 2, and we're going to divide that into x cubed minus x squared plus 5ax minus b. So x squared goes into x cubed x times. And if I multiply that back out, we get x by x squared is x cubed minus ax squared. And x by 2 then is 2x. And then if we change our signs, so that's minus x cubed plus ax squared and minus 2x. So in other words, we're subtracting there. So we have minus x squared plus ax squared. So if I do that over here to the side, we have minus x squared plus ax squared. So if I take out x squared as being common, that's minus 1 plus a. And then we have 5ax minus 2x. So again, if I have 5ax minus 2x and I take out x as being common, that leaves me with 5a minus 2. Okay, so we have plus 5a minus 2 times x, and then I want to bring down my minus b, and then I divide in again. So we have x squared goes into that minus 1 plus a times, and then if I multiply that back out, I end up with minus 1 plus a times x squared. And I end up with minus a times minus 1 plus a times x, and then 2 times minus 1 plus a. So I know I have nothing else to bring down. That means I'm at the end, and I know I should get 0 for my answer because it is a factor. And therefore we have no remainder. So that means now that our like terms should be equal. So I can change the signs here and say 1 minus the other equals 0, or I can just, without changing the signs, say that the x squared terms are the same, as we can see, or the x terms are the same and the terms independent of x are the same. So in other words, we're equating like terms. So minus 1 plus a times x squared equals minus 1 plus a times x squared. So just to show you that they are the same. I don't get anything from that though. So I then have 5a minus 2 times x must equal minus a times minus 1 plus a times x. And x goes into x once. And therefore that gives me 5a minus 2 is equal to a minus a squared. So if I bring everything to one side there, I end up with a squared plus 4a minus 2 equals 0. And I can see that in part 2 it says find the value of a, expressing your answer in third form. So we're going to solve that quadratic, but that's part 2. So we'll use that in a minute. And then the last bit then is minus b is equal to 2 times minus 1 plus a. So minus b is equal to minus 2 plus 2a. And therefore b must equal to minus 2a. And that is b in terms of a. So to solve then the quadratic, we're going to take a squared plus 4a minus 2 equals 0. And we can see that nothing multiplies to give us minus 2, that adds to give us 4. Hence, it's the minus b formula. And the clue is in the question because it says give your answer in third form. So therefore we know it has to always be the minus b formula when it says in third form for our answer. And remembering that that's in our maths tables, page 20. So if we sub in, we end up with x is equal to minus 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times 1. And therefore that gives me x is equal to minus 4 plus or minus 2 root 6 all over 2, which simplifies then down to x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus root 6. And sorry, I shouldn't be saying x there, I should be saying a